guys, my name's Harry. I'm making this video for one of my college assignments where I have to record myself playing a game, talk about the game. Best to pick a game that you know and like, so that's exactly what I'm doing. If you haven't played Skyrim, go buy it, go install it, and spend hours and hours playing it, which is what I've done. I actually recorded this video once before, but I forgot to make it so it recorded sound. So this is probably the 5th time I've recorded it, so if it goes wrong this time, I'm just not going to bother. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about a couple of things about the game, what it's like to play, interface, mechanics, just what the games are like really. So, I'm in the dungeon at the moment, or I'm not in a dungeon, I'm just sort of halfway through a quest where I'm helping this lady out. I can see her back. Ooh, side boob. So yeah, I'm just sort of working my way through that. I'm doing it for part of doing it for part of a quest chain, so I can put on the werewolf, which I actually already have done. So, I guess we'll talk about the interface first while I'm here. More often than not, or I'd say more often than not, every time you want to talk to someone, or if you want to pick something up, like this shovel, or if you want to rob something, or search anyone, like this dead guy here, you hit E. You can either, depending who you're talking to or what you're looking at, it'll either come up with a bunch of this essentially, where you can ask them questions, or you go into the body and you can search what they've got. It's also got everything that you own as well. So these are all the things that I have. So these are all my clothes and rings and stuff, all my potions, and just generally everything. That's a whole lot. It's quite good really. I mean, the navigation is relatively simple. It's just sort of left, right, up, down. And with this, you can have a little scan around and have a little look at the items and models, which does help sometimes, as the item can help you with the quest in hand. And then depending what it is, so with weapons, you got damage done. So 14, 17. What's that one? Bow I'm using at the moment is 32 because I'm sick. Managed to get that up with my spec, which we'll talk about in a minute. The value of the item. I stole it. I didn't know that before. I told you if you stole it or not. Alright, I'm just recording something. Cheers, Dad.
Okay, condoms have arrived.
Cheers, Dad. Yeah, okay, bye. Sorry about that, my dad coming in. So yeah, the value. I mean, this is kind of the set value, but you can't always sell at that price. People tend to haggle. You can get it up if you increase your speech, but I can't really be bothered because I'm not first. I've got 6k gold, which is more than enough. So these little icons next to it basically means that you have it equipped. So LR means your left, right. Oh yeah, left, right. So it means it takes both hands. Whereas if you equip this, it goes in your right hand, and this. Where are we? Oh yeah, it's my apparel. And then my elven shield goes in my offhand. Put that back on. What you can also do is anything with a dot next to it or a dot inside it puts in your favourites. So basically I'll show you. So if we come out of this, and no, I don't want to go on that. Hit a Q, it comes up with all the things in your favourites, so you can equip them a little quicker. So in there I've got my bow, shield, some other crap that I'd probably never use. All in all, if you haven't played a PC before, it's really not hard to get used to. I don't usually play PC games, so you have to bear with me on this, because I am quite bad and I die a lot. But it's not hard to get used to. So at the moment, also as well, the map on top, it's not like a usual kind of compass. You just sort of scan around it kind of goes 360. The little, I can't really click on them, but the little arrows are pointing down, waypoints, so that's where you need to go. So it's really useful if you want to set one somewhere that you need to be, or if it's just giving you the direction of a quest. Hit J, you can come up with all the quests that you're doing. So I'm doing this one at the moment. Anything with a little arrow next to it means you're tracking it. So you haven't got to track them all, and these ones are the ones you've done. So once you've done part of the quest, it tells you all the bits you need to do. Burn some beehives, can't be bothered with that, so just turn that off for now. If you go across as well, you got loads of general stats. I mean, these are just sort of things that you can look at to pass the time. Let's have a look. How many times have I been killed? Probably a lot. Here's a crime one. This is what I love doing. Where are we? Pickpocket. Item stolen, 555. I just I've done about 3 quests in the main storyline because I just spend half my time robbing people. I don't know why I enjoy it. I just do. This main storyline actually is very good from what my friends have said. I mean, I've got a couple of friends who, about 4 days after it came out, had about 40 hours clocked on it, which is a lot. Not naming any names, I'm just cracknell. But it is addictive. I mean, a lot of people do play it just for the storyline. I can see why. I wasn't really into the whole Oblivion Morrowind thing before now. It wasn't something that I played a lot of. But I can see why people might want to do it for that reason. So fair enough to him. Where are we? At the moment, this little bar that you can see in the middle, sort of like an indicator on how noticeable you are, I guess. So right now I'm hidden, so no one can see me, so it's nice and flat. But if someone sees me, or if someone starts to notice me, it will kind of expand and start looking more like an eye. So it gives you some sort of idea about how many people can see you. I don't get anything from there, which is useful because half the time I spend sneaking around because I'm a little pikey. Right, let's have a look around here. I don't know why I tend to use the bow more often than not. I think it's just because A, I'm not very good with the sword unless I have to, and B, the fighting mechanics with a sword, I wouldn't rate it, to be honest. Oh, please don't be anyone around here. Hello? It's not great. I prefer to just stand back, shoot someone in the head from afar, then have to run around. Okay. Then have to run around stabbing people and all this. I mean, there's a couple of things. You can either use bow, a sword. What? A bow or a sword, or you can use magic as well, but I tend to avoid that because I can't really be arsed. Oh, shut up. So another thing, that I won't do on that one, that you can do, or what I can do, is pick locks. So this one here, for example, this is a master lock, so it'll probably take me about 30 attempts to do, but we'll give it a go. You move this around, and once you've got in the right position, it'll allow you to unlock it. That's what happens a lot on the master locks. If you get it in the wrong place and try and force it, then it will snap. So you have to find the sweet spot, essentially. Oh, for God's sake. Find the sweet spot, and once you've got it, kind of hold on to it. Oh, for God's sake. You get close, and then once it, oh my God, this is going to drive me nuts. I mean, you can make this easier for yourself. It's not completely, oh my God, it's not impossible. If you increase your stats in, oh my God, if you increase your stats in like lockpicking, then it does become a lot easier. But at the moment, although mine's quite high, it's not high enough to make this easy. Oh, come on. There we go. So then it unlocks, and then you take your bounty. Warhammer, oh, that's way too heavy. Yeah, so down here as well, which I forgot to mention, it's got my overall damage that I do with the weapon I'm carrying, plus this is how much damage I'll be doing if I equip the weapon that I'm looking at. Got your carry weight. This is an indication of how much you're carrying, so everything has a weight, so this one's 28, and it adds up. If you ever go over the number on the right, then you will become over encumbered and walk like a snail, which is no fun. And you got your gold and your health bar. Health bar only really appears in game if you're getting attacked, or if you're increasing your health with some sort of spell or something. The same with like magicka, which is like mana, and your stamina. Your stamina allows you to run, and then it runs out the more you run, or you can do powerful attacks with your weapon. But as I said, I tend to use my bow a little bit more. Let's have a look. Who's up here? Don't think I didn't hear you because I did. I know full well as well, this woman behind me is just going to attack him as soon as I try and go sneak. Oh, crying out loud. So yeah, shoot this woman in the head. Bam. Oh, didn't mean to shoot that one. Pick that up. So So I mean, it's an extremely diverse game. There's not many things you can't do. I mean, obviously, it's not as given its limitations in the time it's set, but apart from that, it's pretty damn good. What's in here? A book. Sometimes if you read books, you can level up some skills, which is quite nice. You do have things like this, like saws, and spigots, and just little odds and ends that you can turn in to other stuff. Oh, there you go, for example. So you read that book and it increases your skill in one-handed weapon damage, for example. Where am I? What you can also do, actually, I'll show you now. If you hit M on the map, it tells you, obviously you can only view bits of the map that you've been, so I haven't been in here yet, so it's a bit shrouded, but from here you can kind of see whereabouts you are. And then if you go on the main map, you kind of get an idea on the scale of this game. So I'm in here. Obviously the map doesn't show exactly where I am on here, but from here to here, if I was walking, probably take a good 15-20 minutes, and I've only explored this bit and this bit, and then I've got all this, all this, all this, and all this to explore. So I have quite a couple of hours ahead of me so far. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that I don't want to just beeline for the main storyline and miss out on everything else, so I'll take my time, do other things, side quests, side missions, get my skills up, and then just do the main quest when I get bored. So at the moment the quest I'm doing isn't part of the main quest. I'm supposed to be here talking to the Greybeards, which I tried to do earlier and I got attacked and died, so I was like, fuck that. So I'm doing a little odds and ends that I'd rather do. The first person, it kind of gets a while to get used to, because if you put your weapon away, there's nothing there, and I'm so used to like having a gun there or something by playing COD or Battlefield, which is also awesome. But in all honesty, it is quite nice. And this, what am I doing? It is quite nice, as you can kind of have a clear HUD. And I don't like having a HUD that's rammed and full of crap that you don't need. The menu I was just on, actually. This is sort of like another way you can get to your items, your map, your magic, which I don't use, but it's here, and your skills. Now with these skills, I actually have a perk to use. When you level up, you'll get a perk, and then you can put it in one of these, I guess you'd call them talent trees, simply for the fact that that's what I did. I played WoW before, and that's what I'd call it. Block. So at the moment, I tend to use like an archery, one-handed, and then my sneak and lock picking, because robbing people is just the best fun you're ever gonna have. I don't know why I find it fun. I just really do. And things like this, having all these things to do, and having this entire map to explore, it's just a never-ending list of things to do. And if anyone has played World of Warcraft before, you'll know that if there's something to do, you want to do it, and that's why it becomes addictive. I mean, things like GTA and COD, they're addictive for different reasons. I mean, the GTA because it's just fun to run around, and COD because the competitiveness of the online multiplayer. But something like this is a little different. Even after I finished the game and done all the main storylines, I could still go out and get one of my skills up, or do some side quests and discover somewhere I haven't been before, which is part of the reason I like it. I mean, ordinarily I wasn't going to buy the game, simply for the fact that I didn't like Oblivion, I didn't like Fallout, but this is just another kind of level. I didn't like Fallout because I didn't like the whole slow motion shooting thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it was crap. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell just from watching this, or from playing this game, why people become addicted, and I understand it really. Oh, is there someone around here? I'm gonna get shot and attacked, I know I am. You know, I'm gonna quick save. If you hit F5, it does a quick save for you. So the fact I'm probably gonna die in a minute makes that very useful. Hello matey. Heads up. And one more time. Get out of my way. You actually kidding me? Oh See, this is why I prefer using bows. And bam! Beat your ass to the ground. My bow, you bastard. Oh, screw you. So yeah. I mean, I could have just run in there all guns a-blazing with my weapon, going crazy, but I do more damage with my bow because I spec'd into it. Which is why I prefer. Now then, what's in here? See if this gives me everything. There you go, increase my smithing, not bad. Quick save, because I'll probably die in a minute. Let's have a look. I mean, it's not only is it a good game to play, it's a nice game to be in. It's very visually aesthetic. There's a lot of nice things that you can look at. I mean, the scenery is really nice when you're able to kind of go up a mountain or something like that, and the snow's in your face and your vision becomes blurred because of it. It's just little details like that that make a game what it is. Without that, it would just be, oh yeah, run over here, do that. It'd just be basically World of Warcraft, which is just too cartoony. Now there are a couple of ways you can play. I can't remember if I talked about this or not, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. There are a couple of ways you can play the game. You can either do it in first person like this. Oh shush. Actually, there's a door back there that I wanted to go through. Oh yeah, I remember how I died last time. Anyway, you can play in first person like this, or if you scroll out, you can play in third person, which is great for making sure no one comes up behind you. That's all good. But for actual gameplay, it's a bit iffy. This game was made to be played in first person, and I wouldn't bother playing it any other way if I were you. Where was I supposed to go? Let's do a run. So as you can see, my stamina's going down the faster I run. Please don't walk over that thing. Okay, good. Let's have a look around here. I knew there was another door. Barred from the other side. What's going on here? Ragged trousers. Torture tools. Even bits like that, I mean, talking to someone or someone says something, it just really kind of emphasises the storyline for you. A lot of people like to, if they do like the storyline, they'll run around, they'll talk to everyone, especially if you played things like Skyrim, Oblivion or Morrowind, because there's a lot of links from that. I mean, it kind of goes on from one another, so you can find stuff out about Morrowind and be like, oh, that's cool, or Oblivion, but I never played them, so I don't really care. Right then, let's see if I can get myself killed. The only small complaint I would have about this is knowing where your enemies are. You don't know nothing. I mean, you get little red dots on your map if there's someone nearby, but otherwise you don't really get much of an indication, and you have to be in combat with them first before that happens. Oh, I really don't want to attack you. I'll do a quick save. I mean, if someone comes up and attacks you from behind, you're not really able to see how this goes. You're not really able to find out where it came from. Who was that guy? Right, let's run back. I'd sooner rather get myself. Oh, if you run in, oh, you have. Oh, you bitch. That's the guy I need to kill. Come back. Please don't do that. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, she's gonna get killed. This guy is a pain in the fucking ass. So I'm just gonna sort of run away, let her get killed, and then crap. Okay, I'm gonna get killed. Right, let's oh god. Elven shield. Okay, here we go. Oh god, this guy's gonna own me. Draft of health. I'll have one of them. Let's get some stamina. Put some poison on. What do I need? Minor healing. Plentiful healing. Oh, you can fuck off as well. Look at that, things like that. Sorry, I probably won't be able to talk for a bit, simply for the fact that I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh my god. Ah, oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so you get some sort of idea about how this works. I mean, I don't really want to go through all that again and let you guys watch me get killed. So, I guess I'll leave it there. But anyway, this is my first video. Depending on what kind of grade I get for this, I might make some more. But for now, I was Harry. Peace out.